Fire signs, what's going on? Hope you're all having a good day, feeling blessed, feeling love, feeling special, feeling joy. Hope you all got outside a little bit today, got some fresh air, and just enjoying yourself. I was meditating before I wanted to start your reading. And the energy is feeling calm now, but before it was feeling like there's might be a lot of talk or chatter going around some of you. Because when I was trying to get into my meditation, all I could focus on was all the different birds that were chirping. I was I feeling a little antsy trying to settle into it. But the more I kind of just sat there, like the birds quieted down in the midst of it too. And the breeze started getting a little more calm. Then also, I noticed some dandelion seeds floating in. So if you're feeling a little antsy right now about things, your progress in life, or just in general, about anything, whether it be like manifestations, I would suggest just giving yourself some time, some peace. Try and ground yourself as much as you can right now, I would say, and try and get outside. Try and I'll put the meditation in the description box or the comments if I can remember it after this that I was doing. It's just a basic meditation, but it works with like the 9 chakras instead of just the main 7. So it also adds in like I think your palm chakras and then your knee chakra. So if you have like pain, like in your knees and stuff, this might also help for that. Now right before I hit record on this video, I was just talking to there's a guy who takes care of this little garden right here a little bit. He came out to water his tomato plants, and he was talking about how when he first got them, that they were only about like this big. And I was talking to him, and it just basically good things like take time to grow and to nourish. But he was talking about how he enjoys gardening and how he comes out to water them every couple days or so. And I was just thinking how him nourishing those tomato plants is like the same way we have to nourish ourselves. Like we have to water ourselves. We have to make sure we get the proper, we're planted in the right soil so that we can grow, so that when we grow, we can thrive and do so effortlessly as much as possible. But also to be patient with ourselves, because it takes time to grow from a seed into a producing plant, like something that can sustain and provide nourishment for others. But by him nourishing these tomato plants, which he will then eat later on or give to someone else, like that is nourishment for oneself as well. So just wanted to share that quick little story before I really get into reading. But now let's hop into it. If I can find this Dragon's Blood incense, I'm going to start burning this for you to connect me a little more with my guides and with your guides, just to kind of set the vibe of the reading. Alright, got that going. I've already Sage and Palo Santo the cards, my own energy. So let's get into your shuffle. One more for good measure. Spirit, what is the main energetic focus of the healing for the fire signs in the collective at this time, please? Starting off with card number 7, Reunion of Souls, first off. What is the main energetic focus of the healing for the fire signs at this time, please, Spirit? What is the main energetic focus of the healing for the fire signs at this time, please, Spirit? What is the main energetic focus? Yeah. Got New Beginnings with card number 2. A lot of throat chakra, a lot of crown chakra energy, a lot of third eye energy. This is my energetic focus of the healing for the fire signs at this time for the spirit. Got card number 34 with the Ancient Wisdom breaking down to another 7. Angel number 727 could be significant for some of you. But I'm also seeing like a lot of you are in alignment with your own spiritual evolution, like in the perfect timing. With the New Beginnings card 2, and then the Ancient Wisdom card 34, that's 2, 3, 4. So this is a time of alignment. Even if it feels like you might be out of alignment, I would again suggest getting outside or just meditating and trying to ground yourself in any way possible, because the more you do that, the more it's going to allow for you to be centered and feel more peace and calmness within yourself as your manifestations. Look, see, like the dandelion seeds are blowing right now towards this direction. Like your manifestations are coming towards you, and the more you can just be at ease knowing that, like the more effortlessly I feel like it's going to seem that they come in for you. But what is the energetic focus of the healing for the fire signs at this time for the spirit? Got card number 29 with changes. That adds up to 11 and then breaks down to a 2. So if we look at the energy of the cards, that's 7, 2, 7, 2. So 7s and 2s could be significant. Could be seeing a lot of those repeating. 7s or repeating 2s, or again 7, 2, 7, like pattern orders of numbers. This is my energetic focus of the healing for the fire signs at this time for the spirit. Holy Spirit, what is my energetic focus of the healing for the fire signs at this time, please? What is my energetic focus of the healing for the fire signs, please? Card number 38 with growth. So that's another 11 breaking down to a 2. I'm seeing like this is a time of balance. Just the more balance you can allow yourself to feel within, the more in alignment you are with yourself and your spirit team and the universe, like the more that you are going to progress in a non-self-hindering manner. This is my energetic focus of the healing for the fire signs, please, Spirit. This is my energetic focus of the healing for the fire signs at this time, please. This is the energetic focus of the healing for the fire signs, please, Spirit. Got card number 40 with retreat. This is my energetic focus of the healing for the fire signs, please, Spirit. This is my energetic focus of the healing for the fire signs at this time, please, Spirit. And last card, number 33 with the master number and integration. Alright, put these back here on the ground. So off the bat, also why I'm feeling some of you really need to ground yourself within as much as possible if you're not feeling grounded, is because you're getting ready to come into new cycles with new people, especially soul family. With this reunion of souls card, like some of you could be coming out of that, like a break mode, and you are ascending at a rapid pace for some of you out there, a very rapid pace. With the 7 reunion of souls, then into new beginnings with ancient wisdom, changes, growth, retreat, integration. Like through this break mode with like the retreat card, like a lot of you have been tapping into your own inner wisdom, it feels like. Some of you might be going through some big changes right now, which is leading to even bigger growth, honestly. Like you are releasing but also integrating new lessons in the midst of your growth. Looking at the releasing with the teardrops on this new beginnings card, like you are with the integration card as well, shedding a lot of past things that might be weighing one down or making one just feel a little out of alignment within oneself more than they might be used to feeling. But again, with like this changes card and the butterfly and the blossoms on this new beginnings card, like you are going through a beautiful transformation right now, and you're doing so in a way that you're aligning yourself to energetically be a better vibrational match for some even more beneficial things that you might want to be attracting in your life. And that's what it's feeling like. And the more grounded some of you become, the more you're going to tap into that ancient wisdom within you, that inner wisdom. And again, that's going to also give you a better sense of intuition, discernment, just confidence within yourself. I looked up at the clock there, it was 11:22. So again, a lot of 11s and 2s, the energy. Even the card that I'm holding right now has the 11 and 2. The 29 adds up to 11 and then breaks down into a 2. So big on, I want to say like rebirth energy right now, shedding away that old skin so that you can grow into your new beginnings from a more balanced and aligned way within. Looking at this as some of you might be opening up new spiritual gifts as well with these changes cards, because you're aligning even more so within right now. So as you continue to align within, you're opening up new paths of alignment as well, which leads to new cycles, new beginnings. I'm seeing this as you figuring out your own way through like life's maze. Like these squiggles don't really look like a maze to me, but with the paths I'm looking at, like I'm looking at this as the more balanced and aligned you are, the more you're just going to intuitively guide yourself through the maze of life in a more effortless manner, in a way that you're maybe going to have also a better sense of control over things in your environment and within yourself, just making better decisions to adjust how you want the life around you to seem or to look and feel. I'm feeling like some of you might be feeling like you're a little mentally trapped. I'm seeing the ancient wisdom card, the trees kind of like, or maybe barred off, or like disconnected from your third eye, from your intuition more than you're used to. So again, like to ground, to root yourself, to center yourself, because that might help alleviate some of those feelings. But I'm looking at the branches kind of like as it's like some bars in a sense, but then like the retreat card with the bird looking up kind of like at a dome, and then trying to like see the night sky, just like the stars and like the moon on the integration card. But like I'm seeing that as kind of that feminine energy, that intuition, that discernment. And the bird seems like it's like looking up, feeling a little disconnected. So, again, with even the bird, it's standing on a branch surrounded in deep red root chakra color. So the more grounded you can help yourself to be, the more balanced you are within, like it's going to open up different paths of alignment, even within your intuition, discernment, everything like that. Like the more aligned within you are, the more aligned you're gonna be with outside of yourself as well. Or at least you'll be able to balance yourself in situations despite how they might look around you. Like you'll be able to harmonize yourself better. Somebody could have twins or could be getting ready to have twins with this new beginnings card and this reunion of souls. I'm seeing the two eggs in the nest getting ready to hatch. Or some of you with your partner, if you are going to be coming into union with like a new significant other or getting married and you're looking to have kids, some of you might have twins. Just like if you don't want that, I'm not trying to speak that into existence for you, but I'm just letting reading what I see on the cards, like so by all means leave that if it doesn't resonate with you. I'm looking at the blue and the green on the feathers underneath this ancient wisdom card. It's kind of like the blue and the blue of the throat chakra and the healing. I'm feeling like some of you are definitely like don't speak that into my life. I don't want twins. Again, though, I'm seeing like some of you are really getting ready to come into this new growth. Like your manifestations are coming in for some of you quickly. So it is time to definitely even more so like you're going to want to be balanced and centered when you start receiving your manifestations, or you can enjoy them. But some of you could be artists. Seem like painters or drawers. I'm looking at the I don't know what to call it, the drawings around the border of this reunion of souls. Some of you could be connecting more with like-minded, creative individuals. Seeing some of you feel like you don't know which way to go yet, which is why some of you need to, or might be feeling antsy, because you know something's on the horizon for you, but you're not sure how it'll go. So again, like the more you center yourself, the more you meditate, the more you ground, the more centered you're gonna feel within, and then you're not going to feel as like you're going in two different directions. Maybe I'm looking at that with the bottom of this integration card. and the snake's tail being at one end and the head at the other. So it might feel like some of you are feeling, like in better terms, like energetically stretched right now, or just kind of like you're spread thin a little bit. But the more you can connect to that intuition, to that crown chakra, to that third eye chakra, like the more you're going to help yourself to intuitively guide yourself. Like your higher self already knows the path that you need to go down. All you need to focus on really is continuing to release, heal, and make the changes necessary, because the more you do that, the more you're gonna create room for the growth and the new opportunities and new cycles and things like that you want to see in your life. For some of you who might be connecting with a significant other, I'm seeing like this integration card, like you check all their boxes. Like the more you continue to heal, also like the more of a vibrational matching like counterpart you're gonna attract for yourself. So the higher you are vibrating at, the higher frequency the relationship that you attract is gonna be vibrating in. Seeing for some of you, you could have been in relationships in the past where you dealt with things and situations where it caused you to feel more disconnected from your intuition or from yourself within. Seeing some of you might be getting out of relationships soon with this retreat card. Again, take that only if it resonates and leave it if it doesn't. I'm not trying to break up anyone's relationships out there. Like, please don't accept the energy if it's not your story, if it does not align with what you want. Like, but I'm just reading the energy of the cards, explaining what I'm feeling, what I'm seeing. Yeah, and that is the case for maybe a couple of you out there. I'm seeing this growth card as flipping to a new leaf, like a new page, a new chapter. This is the new change for some of you. Not everyone though, so again, please don't take this energy in, and if you have a beautiful, like, loving and happy relationship, like, think that you have to walk away from, like, please do not. But you know what's best for the situations you're in, so I'm just gonna leave the information here for you to decide. Some of you could be doing like genealogy, like looking into your ancestry, like your family tree. Just because I'm looking at the again, the Reunion of Souls card and the New Beginnings, and this retreat card with the bird on the branch. Like, it's a lot of like family tree energy, like coming together, new additions being added. Family tree genealogy. I'm like just listening to the birds. Some of you could be moving, moving away from family that you've lived around a lot, like most of your life, like moving maybe out of state. So I'm listening to. It's not as chatty anymore here. Some of the birds just flew out of the tree to a different area. So for some of you, you could have like kids who are moving or getting ready for college. In which case, congratulations to them. I wish them best, or wish them well and the best in their career and whatever they choose to study, and hopefully, I hope they find the right job for themselves afterwards. Yeah. Like, I'm really feeling like this grounded energy. Because I'm definitely feeling a lot more calm with energy than I was when I started that meditation earlier. And it's feeling like some of you, this is how you're kind of feeling, like you're kind of trapped in a dome. Like, I don't know, within? Or just disconnected. So get outside if you can. Get some fresh air. Connect with the sun, with the moon, with the night sky, the day sky, like just outdoors in general, nature. It'll help you feel more aligned with your own inner nature within as well, more grounded. Alright. Feeling like it's time to get into the transformation oracle cards though. See what is coming after you continue this healing process, because you've got the growth on the way. So let's see what this transformation is. Let's get these shuffled up for a little bit. The energy. That shuffle did not go the other way I wanted it to. So again, some of you could be feeling like a little bit of a energetic blockage, like you're not in the right flow of yourself with things. We got the rebirth card and grace on the split here, and rebirth is also card 11. And I think I said that earlier, like this feels like a time of a lot of rebirth right now, like a lot of growth. And like, again, deeper awakening. Like this is your higher self hoping to guide you through your own changes. Like you might feel, again, like a little disconnected, maybe like a little, some of you might be going through like energetic tiredness. Try and do things that are going to give you a better sense of energy for yourself. Like eating foods that are going to give you more energy, drinking your water, getting some exercise, just getting out in nature, maybe take a walk. Things like that. Anything that makes you feel good inside, energetically. Alright, Spirit, what is the main energetic focus of the transformation for the collective at this time, please? What is the main energetic focus of the transformation? So many after that. This is the main energetic focus of the transformation for the collective at this time, please, Spirit. Take both of them. I'll take both. So liberation for the transformation. So again, shedding that old would no longer is aligned with yourself. Listen, also when I say that, I don't want you to think that means like everything. Like it's not like a yard sale. Like everything must go. Like no, it's just anything that's causing you to feel chained down, like weighed down, disconnected from yourself, like disconnected from that inner light within, that flow of consciousness, that intuition that you are used to receiving. For some of you, you could be going through a dark night of the soul. I'm looking at this like moon energy, but it's all dark. And these, like the light, though, is right there for you. And then the next card you have is Discovery. So again, like tapping into that ancient wisdom, that ancestral wisdom, it's that like the just within yourself. Also with your spirit guides, your angels, your descendants, ancestors, God, the universe, your gods, goddesses, whoever it is you work with. So this is also a time for deeper discovery with them, unlocking new things within and around you. We've got 3 right here. Liberation card is 3, discovery card is 3, and then the last card of the healing oracle is 33 with integration. So we've got 33 or 33. Could be seeing a whole lot of repeating 3s. Again, I'm taking that as a sign that your manifestations, like the things that you've been working to create, are coming into existence. And the more that you are centered and grounded within yourself, like the more you're going to help those manifestations come into existence in a way that is less stressful for you. For some of you out there, for some of you, I'm feeling like you have no problems with your manifestations or with, confirmation birth though, with like your groundedness, like you are already grounded. Some of you are just in that stage of growth now, like you've integrated what you need to at this time. Like there's always still like lessons and things, we go through life, we learn lessons all the time, and like things to integrate, but I'm seeing right now, like for you to make this next change and this next step in growth, I'm feeling like some of you have already done like all the integration necessary at this time, so you can continue moving forward effortlessly, swiftly, quickly into these new beginnings without rushing, if that makes sense. Like just your natural energy, because you're more centered, grounded, and balanced, is going to just make things effortless. So it'll seem quicker, but not rushed, if that makes sense. Like you're not in a rush to accomplish what some of you are trying to accomplish, but it's happening quickly because you're fully trusting in the process. Like you're just going with it. And again, with this liberation card, some of you might be coming out of a dark night of the soul. Some of you might feel like you're in one. Some of you are definitely coming out of one. Some of you are just in your new path of growth, which is beautiful. Which is what awaits those who do the work. Those who do the work. Which is the main energetic focus of the transformation for the fire signs, is knowledge. And that lines up right underneath this ancient wisdom card. Seeing some of you guys are receiving enlightenment about certain things around you. Releasing any mindsets that might be causing one to feel any self-limitations, any doubts, just feeling like oppressed in any way. Seeing this as like, again, liberating yourself and freeing yourself. Some of you could be going through your Saturn return right now. There could be a Taurus watching. Could be a Cancer watching, a Gemini watching. Gemini. Some of you could be musicians. I'm seeing music notes, like a whole staff of music notes on this knowledge card. I've never noticed that before, honestly. Some of you could have like I can't read it, so I don't know what where from exactly, but some of you could have like Asian heritage and roots. Some of you could be immigrants or your parents. Some of you could be like Orion star seeds, or from Sirius star seeds. I see Canis minor and major on here. I see Orion. Some of you could be from Africa. Like I'm hearing Africa, but it's spelled like Afriga, like Afriga. So I don't know what that is. You might want to look that up. Could be like a star system maybe, or a constellation. But I'm feeling like some of you could be from Africa, or have like a lot of African descent or ancestry. Sorry. Okay, again with the family tree genealogy, like ancestry, some of you could really be like looking into your ancestry, trying to find your roots, exactly where like you come from as far as you know. Again, some of you could be, with this reunion of souls, some of you could be getting married soon. I'm looking at the ring around like this Saturn. And that could be the change, or a change. With this being card number 5. Feeling like that's going to be a door for some of you to access deeper knowledge and wisdom within yourself. Is the more you can trace your lineage, like your own roots and ancestry, the more might also help you connect within, feel more balanced, because you will have a better sense of like your roots, your heritage, where you come from. Some of you might be adopted, so you might not know like anything really. Someone might want to do like one of those was it not we had 23andMe, but like the ancestry.com. Someone could be doing that. What is the main energetic focus of the transformation for the collective at this fire signs at this time, please, Spirit? What is the main energetic focus of the transformation for the fire signs, please? Emergence, fire energy, card number 9. Seen with this emergence, though, as you come out of this break mode, this retreat or dark night of the soul, for some of you, you are doing so with that intuition that you might have been feeling disconnected from if you were with a crown of intuition. Some of you might work with like moon gods and goddesses. Call yourselves children of the moon and children of the sun. I'm seeing this as balancing masculine and feminine energy too. Yeah, this is really calm energy now. Like it feels like. So just try and be patient with yourself, despite any point in this story, if it resonates with you at all, like you might be in. Just allow for your like the tomato, like allow for yourself to grow in your own timing. Patiently, keep nourishing yourself. Pour into yourself what you pour into others. I'm seeing some of you are like givers. Like you're really big givers. So with this retreat card and being under the dome and like this ancient wisdom card, like looking like bars kind of, I recommend some of you having making sure your boundaries are in place and in check, like you have strong and healthy boundaries, so that as you give, you're not just being taken from, and so that you can give, but also pour into yourself equally, and maybe by others, or be poured into by others as well, in a way that it is reciprocal, and it's beneficial for you as well. Because the more you give, if you don't have boundaries, takers, they don't have any boundaries, and they'll just take and take and take until you decide to create some boundaries. So that'll also help you feel balanced within and more centered within, like having the right boundaries necessary for you in your life and your situations. This is my energetic focus of the transformation for the fire signs, please Spirit. This is my energetic focus of temptation. Card number 4. So I'm feeling like for some of you there's definitely some temptations that you might be facing in regards to the past situations that want you to get back on to that merry-go-round, on that Ferris wheel, and want you to keep going in the same cycles over and over. And like, there's people around you who see you're changing and that you're leveling up and going through this, and people who know that you're also getting ready to come into reunion with either soul family, significant others, or whatever it is. And these are going to be some people from the past cycles who are still on their own merry-go-rounds and Ferris wheels, who haven't gotten off yet and elevated to different cycles. We're going to want to keep you where you are with them because it's comfortable for them, and it'll seem out of place for them to watch you grow because they haven't done the work to do so themselves. Not that they haven't done the work, but like they're just not taking the steps to create new cycles for themselves. And so they're going to want you to be in those same cycles with them. But this is not time for you to do that. This is time for you to step into those new beginnings with all the growth that has come for you because of all the changes you've been through. Like, because of the self-mastery that you've put into work on yourself. Like, it's time to continue to liberate yourself with all the discoveries and stuff you've made from the enlightenment, from the knowledge that you've gained from within, so that you can continue to navigate these cycles, these paths, and avoid temptations and avoid things like just repeating things that'll keep you going back to the past that isn't beneficial for you. It's different like if say the people on the Ferris wheel or the merry-go-round were getting off the Ferris wheel and they were coming to follow along like in their own inner journey and they wanted to elevate with you. But some of the people are just getting off the wheel so that they can come ask you to come back on with them. Some people are comfortable in their cycles and in their wheels and just in the trajectory of the life that they're on or in. And there's nothing wrong with that. But if you are dedicated towards your growth and to your ascension, to your just to progressing in your life, to continue to evolve, then I'm feeling like it is not going to be beneficial for you to allow some of these people to not even necessarily like not back into your life, but just to allow them to be a distraction. Like again, I said, like it's not about cutting off like anything and everything. It's about just having those healthy boundaries as well. So the more healthy and strong like you are with your boundaries, the more you can navigate certain situations, whether it be people, places, things, or anything like that of the sort, where you can do so from a centered place within yourself, and you can make proper decisions regarding your own choices. Just because one person does something doesn't mean you have to do it. I see you get that. Like you understand that. A lot of you do. I feel like some of you could have had like strong spiritual gifts since you were younger as well. And with this transformation, some of you are coming into even stronger gifts or getting ready to. What is the main energetic focus? Like we were talking about wisdom. There's wisdom right there on the split. What is the main energetic focus of the transformation for the collective of fire signs? Do I take all these? Both these? Yeah, I do. Harvest. So with the harvest comes at the end of a cycle. And some of these people from the past don't want you to reach that end of the cycle because, again, with the dandelions blowing in on the wind, like your manifestations are coming in and they're coming towards you. And for some of you, very quickly, it just, the more at ease you can be in the process of your own timing, like the more effortless those manifestations are going to come towards you. And those golden fruits that you've been nourishing within yourself, within your own soul, like these are seeing the fruits of your labor, the fruits of your soul's work, like the inner work that you've done on yourself. I'm seeing this as the fruits of cycles that you have walked away from so that you can walk into healthier, more bountiful new cycles. Again, this is the more you continue to align within yourself and to vibrate at a higher frequency, like the more you're going to attract and place yourself in position to be on a higher energetically vibrating timeline within your own life. And I'm saying that for some of you, these people from the past are all they're going to be able to do is watch you continue to go through your own new cycles and harvest and stuff, unless they want to elevate and leave their own old cycles. And even still, like it's up to each of you, like who you do allow and don't allow into your life. Like I am just here to provide confirmation for things your spirit, your soul already knows, not to tell you what to do or how to live your life. And if like you're taking everything that I say as, oh yeah, this is what I need to do, then like respectfully, you're not, like my readings aren't for you. Like you can watch them, but like you're not using them right, because I'm not here to tell you your life path. I'm just leaving the confirmations that you already know within yourself. Again, with this connection card and this harvest card, seeing, and the temptation card, I'm seeing, like, again, you might have some people from the past who want to reconnect, who want to keep you in those same cycles. I'm seeing with this connection card as well, like, some of you have already elevated beyond that. Like, you're already a vibrational match for higher vibrating connections within your life. You'll be able to help elevate some of the connections within your own life through, like, your own healing journey, through your own growth and new beginnings. Like, I'm seeing some of you will inspire others to elevate their own life, to see the potential within themselves, the power that they have to create and manifest a better life for themselves, really. Like, that's how I'm feeling it. And again, for some of you, this is your divine counterpart, your soulmate, your twin flame, like, coming into your physical. Like, for some of you, this is the manifestation, or one of many. Some of you could definitely be earth angels here. Definitely star seeds. I'm seeing that for some of you, like, this, after you finish going through all of this, if you're still feeling in like in a retreat mode, or the dark night of the soul, or like you're in break mode, like, this is what some of you are working towards, and like, this is what you're aligning yourselves for. Whether that be romantic connections, platonic, business connections, deeper family connections, like, this is what a lot of this is leading to. For some of you, not everybody. For some of you, it's just a deeper connection with yourself and a deeper balance within your own masculine and feminine energy. Again, I'm looking at it like the sun and the moon there. Just a deeper connection and more fully and wholly integrated masculine and feminine energy within yourself, seeing eye to eye with yourself, being balanced. When you're balanced, everything seems a little lighter, a little easier, a little more effortless. I was looking at the temptation card, and then I looked down at the bottom of the deck. I didn't realize I had it flipping up, looking at me. We got the trickster with the mask here. So some of you, these connections, like the people from the past, some of these temptations that might be coming back, like, they might have some of them, like, might project a false mask and see that you have, like, the fruits of your harvest, your labor here, and want to, I don't know how to describe it. Now, you see he's got, like, a whole bunch of, like, different gold objects around him, but none of those are the apple. Like, none of those are nourishing. He's got, like, I don't even know how to describe it, just a whole bunch of different gold objects around, but none of them are this golden apple from this harvest. So again, like, everything that glitters isn't gold. Like, some people might come towards you and have, like, a lot, maybe materially, to offer as well, or just different things, or different, maybe opportunities or proposals, maybe. Again, with proposal and the connections and stuff, but that's a different story. Like this type of proposal, I'm talking about like different opportunities that might seem better than what they maybe are. Just in general, that aren't for you. Maybe not at this time, anyways. Like I'm seeing it as for some of you, like this is what people want to offer you behind a false mask, but it's just temptation to keep you or put you on a new Ferris wheel, a new merry-go-round, a cycle that's not really meant for you, and that's going to keep you from reaching the actual goal that you want, the fruits of your labor that you're really looking for, which might be able to lead to you acquiring these other things for yourself on your own terms, though, without the temptation, without being knocked off your path. With this the Ferris wheel and everything and the merry-go-round, and then again I was saying, like, for some of you, like, you check a lot of people's boxes, but with the circle and the boxes, like, don't let anybody knock, like, don't let a circle in your square, but don't let anybody in your square knock you off your circle. Like, you gotta stay on point, like, in tune with yourself, in alignment with yourself. For some of you, it's going to be really crucial with some of the new cycles you're walking into. Yeah, I'm getting, some of you might have like a lot of suitors right now, a lot of people who are looking at you, and you will have choices. But I'm seeing like there's one above all else who's really going to be the one who also checks all of your boxes. Not even checks all boxes, like I don't really like looking at it like that, but like just who is the best vibrational and energetic match for the place that you are aligned within your life, for like the energy that you've been creating and nourishing and growing within yourself as you've continued to like shed away from old cycles, paths, habits, patterns, just things in general, and creating new room for growth. Seeing that once you come into this connection, some of you will be having children. You're gonna have some really in tune and gifted children yourselves. Like, I'm looking right here, like, again, the two energies on this card, the two girls, they look like younger than, say, her, but even she's like clearly connected to her ancestors, like looking down at them, like, and they're looking up at her. But I'm saying like some of you will have or already have really in tune and creative children. And with that, like, I'm looking at the card right here, like the children on the merry-go-round and the temptation. Some of you might want to pay attention to your children, especially right now, or just the people that you have around them. Or just talk to your kids. Ask them how they're doing. Ask them what's new, like what's been going on in their life. See if there's anything that has been bothering them. Top of the deck energy here. Top of the deck energy here. Past, present, future. Alright, Fire Stones. I think that's about it, really. I think that's where this reading ends off. Yeah, so I'm gonna leave this reading here with you. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you found what resonates. Please leave what doesn't. Hope you feel blessed for the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your day, evening, night, wherever you may be. Love y'all. Stay safe, stay blessed, and continue doing the inner work, because you are making some big and feels like healthy new changes in your life. Those who resonates. All right, y'all. Peace.